What's going on, man? Talk about tonight. Second half, you really got in the groove and helped kind of establish some separation, man.
Yeah. In the first half, I wasn't really reading what they was giving me. I was just playing off of, I'm just gonna get to the basket and that's it. But second half, I read it more, and Peyton did a great job of finding me. Gorgie did, Shane did on the outlet. So I just became more assertive and got some good looks.
Um, how how long did it take you guys to get over the Notre Dame loss?
It was pretty tough. I can't really speak for everyone, but for myself, it took me a little while.
So what did you have to tell yourself during that
Uh,
time period?
Man, I was really involved with Coach, and I was texting Coach a lot. I was speaking with him a lot, and he really helped me get over it and helped me realize that we have a season to play, and we have to move on forward to the next game, and not to make those same mistakes again that I made. And he was way more positive than I was, and I think and love Coach for that.
Yeah, positivity. How important is that for everybody for positivity to be the vibe, man?
It's very important because in the Big East, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, you're going to get some close ones, some heartbreakers. You just never know what you're in store for. So the biggest key is to stay positive and to move on to the next game. And I think we did a really good job of that.
I mean, a lot of people came in this year talking about this is your year, and even midway through the season, a lot of
But
people thought,
but
did that have an effect on you guys?
Not really. Like I said, I don't know. I don't speak for no one, but I know for myself. I knew it was going to be a really tough year. Really up and down. We had a lot of young guys who didn't play last year in the system, and last year we had a really veteran team. Swap knew the system, Kyle knew the system, Chris knew the system, Gorgie knew it well, and Peyton knew it well. So we had a lot of guys that knew the system well. Buckles and just everyone. And this year, we have a lot of Wayne, Kevin. You can count up those guys as freshmen. Luke, count those guys as freshmen. They don't really know the defensive system, so it was really tough. So we don't really like comparing last year's team to this year's team because as a defensive unit, we were way more different last year because guys knew where to go. And this year is just a little bit different because of the experience factor. But I think from a talent standpoint, we're one of the better teams, and this is one of the better teams in Louisville basketball.
Russ, do you believe in a guy getting hot and just like not being able to miss? It felt like you kind of had that going a little bit.
Yeah, I felt like I was in high school, and for a second, I almost forgot I was playing with Gorgie, Shane, Peyton Siva, some All Americans, and I had to remember, let me get that ball moving, get those guys going. But it felt really good, and it felt like I was young again.
When you get one going, I mean, is it just one of those things where it feels like you feel like it builds?
It depends. It depends on the type of shot, on the type of release. After the first one, I was like, oh, wow, I felt good coming off. And then I came off the screen, they sagged, and I was like, I'm going to take it again. And that went in. And then I drove, ball fake, Harrison jumped, and I'm going to take the banker. Take what they were giving me. First half, I didn't really do a good job of reading the defense.